online today. And I want to say hello to you guys, miss you, but let's all pay attention. You're going to need your Shirley textbook. You're going to need your page 42, and it's being sent to you because that wasn't in the packet, okay? 42, so classroom practice 42, okay? So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to learn the third set of pronouns. Let's just for review, let's look up here. We know the subject pronouns that are just subjects, okay? They can only be a subject in a sentence, and that is I and we, he and she, it and they and you. Then we have the possessive pronouns, which mean whose, answers the question whose, my and our, his and her, its and their and your. We recognize these things in a sentence by putting SP over the subject pronoun and PPA over the possessive pronoun adjective, because these become adjectives, okay? Now, let's look at our new jingle, and there's going to be 7 object pronouns. It's as easy as can be. Me and us, him and her, it and them and you. Now guys, these pronouns will be used instead of a noun in the object of a preposition, as a direct object, and an indirect object. These will all three take the place of nouns. That's what pronouns do. They take the place of nouns, okay? So they will be these 3 things. Now the indirect object we'll do in the next chapter, okay? So this is the introduction to the new object pronouns, okay? And you will need to memorize those, okay? So you can identify them in a sentence. Now today we're going to do the practice sentences. You can look in your textbook, the big green book, and they are on page, let's see real quick, for you 245, on page 245. There you go. That's the textbook. Thank you. That's my assistant. Thank you. Okay. We are going to turn to page 247, and we're going to go through these sentences. Now, there's something else new, guys. We're going to start mixing. There you go. Thank you. Mixing the sentence patterns. So in this group of sentences, we're going to have both pattern 1 and pattern 2. Okay, so make sure you're doing your question answer flow. Guys, that's so important. You have to do that from this point on. Okay? But to help you out, we always remember how we do. We go and look in the sentence and see what's familiar before we do our question answer flow. So here I have, you will find me in the library tonight. Let's look at things that are familiar to us. Here we have a pronoun. I'm just going to underline those. And here we have a helping verb. Here we have what? Our new object pronoun. So I'm just going to underline it because we don't know position, class, what it's doing in the sentence yet. We have in is what? Preposition. So we'll put a P over that, and we'll go ahead and ask the question, in what library? So we know that's the object of the preposition, and then we see the word tonight. What are the words yesterday, today, tonight? They are what? Yes, they are adverbs. Okay, now, I want you to look also right here at you. You is in 2 of the groups here. It's in the subject group and it's in the object group. So that's another reason you'll have to say your question answer flow, but we know this is going to be either a subject or some kind of object. Okay, but it's kind of at the beginning of a sentence, so we're going to assume that it's the subject, but we're going to do our question answer flow. Are you ready? Here we go. You will find me in the library tonight. Who will find me in the library tonight? You, subject pronoun. What is being said about you? You will find, verb. Will, helping word. You will find who? Me. Verify the noun. Is me the same as you? No. Direct object. Find, verb transitive. In, preposition. In what? Library, object of the preposition. The, article adjective. Will find when? Tonight. Adverb. Subject, noun, verb transitive, direct object, pattern 2. Skill checked. Find, verb transitive. Check again. In the library, prepositional phrase. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb and divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. All right. Now, let's go to the second sentence. Oh no, I see immediately that this is an interjection, so I'm going to put an I up there. That doesn't mean I won't do it in the question-answer flow. I'm looking at is as a helping verb, and I'm seeing us as one of the new pronouns. What is the word toward? That's right, it's preposition. See why you need to know all those prepositions. Toward who? Us, object of the preposition. Do you see that, guys? Us now is what? An object of the preposition. You see that job there? Okay, are you ready? Let's begin to read this sentence. Let's go. Oh no, an angry alligator is coming toward us. Who is coming toward us? Alligator, subject noun. What is being said about alligator? Alligator is coming. Verb. Is, helping verb. Toward, preposition. Toward who? Us, object of the preposition. What kind of alligator? Angry, adjective. And, article adjective. Oh no, interjection. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1. There's no direct object in this pattern, so we're back to pattern 1. And then we say what? Skill check. Toward us, prepositional phrase, exclamation mark, strong feeling, exclamatory sentence. So we put an E here. Then we say go back to the verb and divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay? Are y'all seeing now? Or you have to start recognizing these, be familiar with these. For the next lesson or two, have them open so you can see these, okay? Now let's look at number 3. What is familiar in number 3? Well, first of all, I see the word and, so I know something in this sentence is compound, right? Then I have on for a preposition, and I'll go ahead and say on what? Porch, object of the preposition, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it in parentheses, kind of take it out. Let's see what else. Okay, and here we're recognizing another, what? Object pronoun. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our question-answer flow. Is everybody ready? Here we go. A loud noise on the porch frightened Mary and me. What frightened Mary and me? Noise, subject, noun. What is being said about noise? Noise, frightened, verb. Noise frightened who? Mary and me. So Mary is verify the noun. Is Mary and me the same as noise? No. So this is Mary is a compound direct object. And me is a compound direct object. Of course, we put C over the and. And then we have to make frightened a verb transitive. Now let's keep going. What kind of noise? Loud, adjective. A, article, adjective. So here we have another different pattern. The direct object, so subject, noun, verb, transitive, direct object, pattern 2. Skill check. Frightened, verb, transitive. Check again. On the porch, prepositional phrase. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb and divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay, so y'all see how we're going to learn how to do the different patterns because we're doing our question-answer flow. How it's good to kind of find the things that you've memorized and underline them and be ready for them when you get there. So you keep your train of thought going, okay, and you don't mix up different nouns for something wrong.